I'd like to welcome everybody to my podcast. I am your gracious host, Jupiter 9. And in today's podcast, man, we're going to get into, some things you can do to create good habits. You know what I'm saying? And first off, I want to say today is December 15th, and it is my birthday, and I just turned 45 years old. I am so happy to see 45. A lot of my friends and family, I had a cousin who passed away from a motorcycle accident, and he was only 25, so a lot of friends that I grew up with, are no longer here, and they never even seen, some of the friends I grew up with didn't even get to see 21. So very grateful to be here, especially coming from the area I came from in Buffalo, New York, east side of Buffalo, Coit Broadway. I'm very grateful to reach 45 years old, man. But today we're going to talk about habits, man, and what do you need to do in order to get good habits? You know what I'm saying? Like, some of us want to create good habits to lose weight. Some of us want to create good habits to land that perfect job. You know what I'm saying? Everything in life is a balance. You know what I'm saying? It has balance. You need balance, and you need to create good habits in order to get good results. You know what I'm saying? And I do affiliate marketing online as well, besides my podcasting, and people don't understand what it takes to be successful with that as well, to even see any type of results from affiliate marketing. A lot of times people get into certain things or certain projects and they don't realize the hard work it takes to get results from affiliate marketing or starting an online business. You know what I'm saying? People think it's easy to start an online business, which it's not. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of testing, a lot of research, a lot of learning. You're continuously learning different ways to market. You know what I'm saying? I just learned a new technique yesterday on how to get more conversions on crack revenue. And I'm also starting to promote crack revenue products as well. You know what I'm saying? Online dating affiliate products from them as well. So it takes a lot of the thing that you have to realize is that you have to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't want to be consistent. They think that they put in a little bit of work. You know what I'm saying? Even with podcasting, you have to be consistent with it. You have to consistently put out not only content, but content people want to listen to. And people just don't have the type of patience today, or the type of wherewithal to want to take it further and learn more about what they're trying to get into. You know what I'm saying? But I like to learn everything, man. You know what I mean? And I've been doing affiliate marketing for about 8 or 9 years, and now the game has changed a little bit, so I'm learning new techniques now, brushing off the old techniques and trying to tweak the old techniques. And this is what it takes to succeed with anything, not only just online marketing or affiliate marketing or online business. You know what I mean? It takes consistency. No matter what you do in life, you're going to have to be consistent with it. So in this podcast episode, I want to go through the 7 steps to break or make a habit. You know what I'm saying? And they say that it takes 28 days to create a habit. You know what I mean? Which I believe is true. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's true. I believe that, once you start something, within 2 weeks, you start to get into a system of your own. You know what I mean? And I have a system. Every day I get up, I get on the computer, and I do the same thing every day until I get results. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I do. I just created another channel, you know what I'm saying, for YouTube, and I'm putting up YouTube shorts, and I'm putting up mental health YouTube short quotes on YouTube. And in order for that to be successful, I'm going to have to put out YouTube shorts every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day until I see results. And that's what it's going to take. Not only is it going to take me putting out content every day, my goal is to put out 5 YouTube short videos a day. And not only that, you also have to be very good with SEO too as well. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of learning, a lot of testing to do things if you want to be successful online. You know what I'm saying? And it also takes a good habit. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into the 7 steps to break or make it a habit today. So I'm going to go into this article, you know what I mean? And I'm going to read a little bit. It says, we all have habits, some good, some not so good. These are behaviors that we've learned and that occurred almost automatically. And most of us have a habit we like to break or one we like to develop. So yeah, I mean, a lot of us have bad habits, you know what I'm saying? Thinking negative is a bad habit, you know what I'm saying? Even people at their job have bad habits. Some people come in late all the time at their job. Some people are on time at their job but are messy. And I'm just talking about, restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Restaurant work and stuff like that. They had a lot of people who would come in on time, but they were messy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, when I did restaurant work, you know what I mean? I was more of a clean person, you know what I'm saying? Try to keep the kitchen clean. It's restaurant work, So you want to keep things clean, wipe your area down consistently, So I would work with cats that, weren't so clean, like, you know what I'm saying? They were very messy, and I didn't like working with them, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I would rather work by myself. That's a fact. I would rather work by myself. So, and then I felt too as well that, I always, did the job better by myself because I know what I can do, what I can accomplish by myself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, when you work with somebody, they're actually in the way. So, but a lot of people have bad habits on the job. Definitely today, a lot of people have bad habits. Calling in, you know what I'm saying, coming in late. Those are bad habits, you know what I'm saying? So we want to break those bad habits. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, guys. Yeah, so so let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. So those are some of the things you can do to break bad habits. For most people, it takes about 4 weeks for a new behavior to become routine or habit. That is a fact. Like I said, it takes about 28 days to create a habit. You know what I'm saying? But see, it's hard for people to, get to those 28 days. It's hard for people to get to those 28 days. Some people do something for a couple of days and then they don't have the drive anymore to do it. Or some people do it for almost a week and then the drive is gone. You know what I mean? Me personally, I have the drive to do it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do beyond 28 days without no problem. You know what I mean? So that's not a problem with me. For a lot of people, yeah, because people's attention span is very short today too as well. So you got to deal with people with short attention spans. People don't have the drive, you know what I'm saying, to change their situation, whether it's financially or whatever, or health-wise. Like, people don't have the drive. You know what I mean? So it takes 28 days to create a habit. So let's go to number 1. So the first step is to set your goal. Especially when you are trying to stop or break a habit, you should try to phrase your goals as a positive statement. For example, instead of saying I will quit snacking at night, say I will practice healthy eating habits. You should always write down your goal, committing to it. Committing it to paper helps you commit. It can also help if you tell your your goal to someone else you trust. So yeah, writing down your goals is definitely a good one. That's something I got to work on. Write down my goals. You know what I'm saying? I try to remember my goals, but yeah, definitely write down your goals. That's definitely a plus. I would go and buy me just a brand new notebook just for like write down goals, what you want to accomplish for the new year coming in, because 2023 is coming in, and there's some New Year's resolutions that you probably want to achieve for the new year coming in. I believe financial abundance is coming my way for the new year. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been putting in the work for 2022, and I should be seeing the fruits of my labor in 2023, definitely. So number one is definitely a plus. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one. Number two, decide on a replacement behavior. If your goal is to develop a new habit, then your replacement behavior will be the goal itself. This step is very important when you are trying to break a habit. If you want to stop a behavior, you must have a superior behavior to put in its place. If you don't, the old behavior pattern will return. So yes, if you got bad behavior patterns, you want to replace them with good ones. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely something you can do as well. It's out with the old and in with the new, man. Whatever things you were doing in the past, you want to replace them with good things. You know what I'm saying? For the future, being positive is a key. You know what I'm saying? At all times, even when things get down and out, things happen, and you might be down for a second, but you always got to bounce back and say, you know what? I'm going to do something, you know what I'm saying, even better than what I did before. So definitely out with the old, in with the new. You heard? So next one. Okay, number 3. Learn and be aware of your triggers. Behavior patterns don't exist independently. Often one habit is associated with another part of your regular routine. For instance, in the snacking example, the trigger may be late night television or reading. You automatically grab a bag of chips while you watch. Many people who smoke automatically light up after eating. Think about when and why you do the thing you want to quit. Yeah. So, yeah. If you have a habit of, smoking after dinner, you might want to grab a piece of fruit. You know what I'm saying? And replace that smoking. That would be something you can do. Or getting a glass of water. You know what I'm saying? It's just a pattern that needs to be broken. We have good patterns and we have bad patterns. You know what I'm saying? And we always want to break the bad patterns. You know what I mean? And try to keep the good ones. So that's definitely a no doubt about it. That's something you can work on. All right. So number 4, post reminders of yourself. You can do this by leaving yourself notes in the places where the behavior usually occurs. Or you can leave yourself a message on the mirror, refrigerator, computer, monitor, or something, or some other place where you will see it regularly. You can also have a family member or a coworker use a particular phrase to remind you of your goals. So yes, write your goals down, man. I have my goals written down right next to me in the living room. You know what I'm saying? Where I can look up and see them on things I want to accomplish for the new year coming in. And yeah, man, definitely right. That's probably the most important thing to write down your goals. You know what I'm saying? Definitely write them down, man. Write them and then post them up where you can see them. If it's weight loss, put it in the bathroom on the mirror. My goal is to lose this amount of weight, but don't over exaggerate it. Talking about I want to lose 100 pounds in 2 months. You know what I'm saying? It could be done, but do something that you can reach. You know what I'm saying? 100 pounds. 20 pounds in 2 months is a more reachable goal. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to lose weight too fast as well if you're trying to lose weight out there, because the faster you lose it, if you lose it too fast, you actually put on more weight. So you have to be at balance with your body. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a balance when you're losing weight. You can't lose it too fast. You don't want to lose it too fast. You know what I'm saying? Because you end up putting on more weight. You end up gaining more weight. You know what I mean? And your weight loss goals will probably fail. Not saying they will, but they might fail. You know what I'm saying? So that was number 4. So we're gonna go into number 5. Get help and support from someone. This is kind of obvious. Any job is easier with help. It works even better if you can form a partnership with someone who shares the same goal. Facts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, people get into relationships and one person might have one goal and the person they dating might have not have no goals at all. So that's not going to really work. You know what I'm saying? One person is striving for success and another person is striving for mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work. And that's why, there's so many bad relationships out there, because you two are not on the same page at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You're not rocking on the same page. And, you got one person trying to get to a certain kind of financial stability, and then you got another person who don't want to do nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's not going to work from a financial level. And then it's more levels you can get into it and talk about. But I'm just going to give that example. You know what I'm saying? From a financial level, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times certain relationships don't work out, because you guys are not on the same page. And then, people get with people and they think that they can change people. But you get with somebody, they think they can change. It can happen sometime, but 9 times out of 10, if that person, is stuck in a certain type of vibe, then, there's no changing them. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they don't want to be changed. So, number 6, write daily affirmations. Write your phrase or sentence in the present tense as if it were already happening. Write it 10 times a day for 21 days. This process helps make your goal a part of your subconscious, which will not only remind you to practice the new behavior, but it also keeps your focused and motivated. Facts. Writing it down every day. Jim Carrey, he did a thing before anybody knew him. He wrote himself out a check for $1 million. He said, someday I'm going to be able to cash this check for $1 million. And, years later, you know what I'm saying? Look at Jim Carrey now. He's worth millions. You know what I mean? That's the part of that process of, having habit. You know what I'm saying? You got to see the vision before the vision actually happens. And I see the vision for me financially, you know what I mean? And, it's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? Because I create habits for myself, you know what I'm saying? I get into a routine, like I'm starting a routine now, with the YouTube, and, I want to get into a routine with my podcasting, and they're going to coincide. I just finished getting off of YouTube, posting YouTube shorts. Now I'm podcasting, you know what I'm saying? It's a routine. Every day you mash out, you know what I'm saying? What trips me out about people a lot of times is that, you can go work for a job, a 9 to 5, and, get into this routine of, punching the clock, you know what I'm saying? And, working 8 to 10 hours a day for somebody, sometimes a double, sometimes 20 hours a day for somebody, 16 hours, you know what I'm saying? Working overtime, and, people won't put the same type of effort into their own thing. That's what be amazing me. Like, know what I mean? That's what being amazing me is, that, the habits that people automatically have for a job, working for somebody who's going to only get you paycheck to paycheck type of lifestyle, and, you're not going to, working a job, you're not going to get the results from it. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to live the life comfortably financially working a job. Not saying the job is bad at all, but, your end result don't want to be a 9 to 5 today. You know what I'm saying? It's just too many things you can do online to make money. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. So definitely write down daily. You know what I'm saying? And it'll come true. You know? Definitely. And number 7, reward yourself for making progress at set times intervals. Focus on your goal one day at a time, but give yourself a small treat at 1, 3, and 6 months. The reward doesn't have to be a big or expensive, and you should try to make it something that associated in some way with your goal. Doing this provides you with both incentives and extra motivation. Following these steps is no guarantee of success, of course. Depending on your habit, it may take several tries to finally make a change, but if you stick with it, you can do it. And everybody, good luck to whatever they're doing. You know what I'm saying? These are the 7 steps you can do to create a habit, good habit. Definitely, man, I wish everybody success from here on out into 2023 and more. And these are the 7 steps you can take to create yourself a habit. Remember, in most cases, it takes 28 days to create a positive habit. So that is my take in this podcast episode, guys. Please share this podcast episode with family and friends. You know what I'm saying? Follow me in Spotify as well, Jupiter9. But I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. That's my take. I'm your gracious host, Jupiter9, and I just want to say peace and love to everybody. Good luck. Take care. One.